Yes, sir.
Not to prolong your statement, I think we ought to, a couple of things. Right now, one of Obama's upcoming pushes for legislation, we can declare an emergency and shut down the entire internet. He's going to start on that now. Try to get that, try to control everything else. And I think everybody ought to know that. And the United Nations was an organization that called OIC, Organization of Islam Conference. And that they're a strong Islam group that was pushing the United Nations to enact a world law to outlaw Christianity. In other words, if you're a Christian, you can be punished up to and including death. So being a Christian, that's what Obama has appointed a man named Hassan, another name, to be his representative for that organization. That's going through the United Nations. That's the pushing for.
Well, I'm not sure of all that's going on and not aware of some of those things. I know that there's a push right now for Sharia law to be recognized as an alternative court in our country. And I would oppose that vehemently. I would oppose that. This is a nation of laws on a constitution. And we are open as a melting pot, but we're not going to have separate countries living in this country. And I think we need to be aware of all that's going on. But I've said numerous times that I think Barack Obama may be the best thing that's happened to America, because it's awakened us up. It's been a cold bucket of water over many of our heads that has really made us realize that no, America isn't secure forever. And it's not in our best interest to remain silent, but to speak up. And this is the time. Let me just read for you something I read generally in almost every group. And I read it so you know that it's in this brain on my head. And at any point in time, should you give me the privilege to represent you again, and you think I might be wavering, you can come up to me and say, hey, Walberg, take the brain off your head. And open up that page that you read on the 30th of June, 2010, in the basement of the big boy Adrian. And I want to talk about point number. So let me tell you where I stand. I'm Tim Walberg, and this is where I stand. I stand for our founding principles, those principles that include belief in God, our Declaration of Independence, and Constitution and Bill of Rights. I stand for freedom. Freedom to start a business, to choose your doctor, what you drive, what you eat, even if it has salt and meat in it. That's not here. But to carry a gun, to teach and raise your own children, and to live your own life. I stand for personal responsibility. Let's encourage and reward common sense good behavior and discourage bad behavior. I stand for limited government. That includes limited regulation, limited spending, limited taxing, and limited borrowing. And I stand for life and all the other American traditional values. That's where I stand. That's where I stood during my tenure representing Lenawee County in the state legislature. That's where I stood when I went to Congress and represented you. That's why they targeted me for defeat. Not because I didn't cause any problems up there or have a voice, but because I stood for those things. And that's where I'll stand if I go back. When it comes to November, the key issue that separates Mark Schauer and myself is that while Mark Schauer puts his trust very clearly in big government, why would he vote 98%, 96% with Pelosi and Obama? He puts his trust in big government. On the other hand, I put my trust in the American people. I think sometimes we make mistakes, but in most cases, given the opportunity, standing up, understanding the clear, defined principles, we make better decisions than our government let to go by themselves. So I look forward to representing you. I ask for your vote on August 3rd. I ask for you, if you're going to vote for me, to get 7 other people to vote for me as well at the polls that day. If that is accomplished, I will be the nominee that has a proven, principled, conservative voting record that's substantiated and that will remain solid. And we'll defeat Mark Schauer at the polls and allow him to go back and live under the laws that he tried to implement and understand why we fought against that. and ultimately see us turn it around, I think to its benefit and our benefit as well. I can stay around a little bit here and be back. Take a yard sign. I know that my great staff here, Kathleen and Charlie, have carried them a lot of places, and the less they have to carry, the better. We have a neat staff, and they're fully committed to the issue. Charlie has a unique experience. He's the president of the College Republican Organization at the University of Michigan. He knows what a value of peace is all about.
$10 a month.